Good morning, everyone. It's another beautiful day. As I promised, I was going to show you guys how to do wine DIY. Couple simple ingredients, really basic, just a lot of patience. First things first, though, I gotta finish my morning coffee. I'm tired as hell. Okay, and we're back after coffee. So I've already gotten some things prepped. What you're gonna need is 24-liter bucket. I guess any size you're depending. I do 24 liters at a time in multiple buckets so I can make more. You want to make sure it's food grade, not just any regular metal. I wouldn't get metal. Um, if you get glass, I mean, that's really awesome because then you can see your progress. But I always start off with plastic. Secondly, you need your grape juice. Or you can get your grapes, which is a much bigger process. Uh, I mean, much bigger. You're going to have to crush those grapes up. You're going to need to really strain them and let them sit. The difference with grapes and juice is usually concentrate, which is good. Unpasteurized is pretty awesome as well. You get a completely different flavor than you would from pasteurized or unpasteurized and pasteurized. Mixing things up here. So yeah, there's always that. It's always different to try. I have mine here. This is my juice. What I'm doing right now is wood chips. I have them in a bag, but I don't think it's really going to help. It's really hard to tie, but I think it'll be less mess than the last time I did this. These are oak barrel chips. You can get these anywhere. I mean, they're usually wine barrels that are not in use anymore. They put them through a wood chipper, and it still has that flavor, right? If you want to dry wine, or you can use it for scotch, things like that, or tequila barrels. You can use any type of flavor you can find. Um, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this in here. We got a lot of light today. Let me try and fix that for you guys. I'm noticing I'm getting a crazy glare. How's that? That's a little better, right? Right. So I've thrown that in. Your next set of utensils that you're going to want to need is something long to stir with. Make sure everything's sanitized, of course. I use a sanitizer. Stay away from bleach, obviously. If anything has, you know, cuts in your plastics or whatever, that taste and smell can get stuck into the cuts and will really ruin your juice, really ruin your wine. So what I'm going to do here, that's crazy glare, is I'm going to give this a stir, right? Because I want to infuse that wine with grape juice, it's not wine yet, with those oak chips. And I want to be able to pull it out later because, like I said, the cleanup is really tough. If it comes loose, it comes loose. It just means later I'm going to have to filter it more, but I'm okay with that. I just wanted to save myself some time. Another reason for stirring while I got you here is you want to get air into the juice because we're not just going to let this sit, right? Like the old school ways, you would crush those grapes up, you would really press them to get the juice out, put them into the barrel, and let it sit in your first fermenter. Just let it sit. No yeast, no nothing, right? And making wine that way with grapes is really awesome. I mean, it's the old school ways, the way I was raised. Been doing it since I was 13 with my dad. But I want to speed things up. So we're going to add yeast. And yeast first feeds off of air before they feed off of sugar. Just a little education for you guys. And so you want to get air into the juice like I'm doing right now. I like this just because it has lots of holes. I think it really helps with the air. I'll do a little bit of cleanup. So now that we have that, the next thing we're going to do is get that yeast ready. So I have no idea where I put my yeast. You guys are going to have to give me one sec.
weirdest video I've